In this video, I'm going to talk about how the rank of different banks have changed over time on the basis of purchase volume on credit card. So essentially for each bank, you are calculating rank based on the purchase value in that financial year like 23, 24, 25 and all those things. And ultimately you are seeing how it is going to change over time. Ultimately we are going to get graph like this which will see that how it changed from year 23 to 24, 24 to 25 and all those things. Let's get going. First thing first, let's understand what we are doing. So we got the data, and what we are doing using a feature of extreme ml, we are creating an aggregate value based ranking. So here you are taking total purchase value and you are also putting a prefix which should say 01, 02 and all those things, and we are taking top 20, which will mean actually it will create 21. So let me show you what does it create. So if you look at in terms of big bank PB20 and purchase value, if you look at and we are looking at the Pareto, it is creating a graph like this. Let me remove legend and show it to you so that you can understand it even better. So you look at here, it's saying that 01 is HDFC, 02 is, so essentially it's giving a rank, a prefix of the rank, but this rank is based on the first all 4 years. But there is one thing that might confuse you. Look at here, 633, 687, 633. So essentially, if you look at, if you try to make Pareto of this, what will happen? This will actually come here. Why? Because actually, this is making the first 20, and whatever is remaining, it is clubbing as others. And that's why the volume of others independently, it actually will come here. And you can see it here. So let me show you. If at all you go and you try to do Pareto, you will realize that it others have come here. Also, what you need to understand, the top nine, if you look at the top four bank in India, that amounts to 75%, 74.42% of the total purchase volume in India. If you look at the top nine, it is 91%. So after that, actually, these are smaller players only. But how do you know how the rank of these banks have changed over time? One of the easiest way could be that you look at Pareto in each year separately. So essentially you go ahead, say that you want to do this calculation for each financial year separately. So it can give you that, okay, this is the Pareto for 2023. If you look at it, it's giving you the header. It's the Pareto for 2023. And here you can see it's altogether different now. Like others should have come somewhere. You can see third is State Bank. State Bank is third of, but in 2023 it was second. ICICI is third, like that. Now look at in 2024. SBI is third, is second, ICICI is third, right? Now look at in 2025, what has happened? Financial year 2025. Actually, ICICI is here and then SBI. So, you can look at this way also, but it's a very inconvenient way of looking and doing analysis. So, what is the better way? A better way would be that you show the rank, in each financial year and you show its movement. So I'm going to show you that, but for that I'll just do little preparation here. So I am here. What I'm going to do now, so essentially by each bank, the top 20, the way I had created, I am going to take the total purchase value, and in the column I am going to put financial year. So now if you take a look, and let's take a look at formatted view so that you can understand it better. So take a look, it's creating 23, 24, 25, 26, but and it's all the banks are coming in sorted order the way it should come. What I'm going to do here, and look at here, it's also coming in sorted like 1409. It has to work like that because the way we have summed it up and only then we had created this ranking. So what we'll do now, first thing, that we are going to create ranks here. Okay, and we are just going to use the facility of this particular tool. So we'll create add ranks. So look at here what it is doing. It is creating rank for each and every bank in that year. So in 23, what was the rank? In 25, what was the rank and everything? And look at here, why it is getting spoiled? Because one is actually the grand total. So let's remove grand total because grand total has to be maximum. We'll remove grand total both sides. So now if you take a look, HDFC, this should actually show you rank 1. And look at here, its rank has been consistent in all financial year. But look at ICICI, it was 3 3, then 2 2. Now we'll make a graph out of that and we'll see that. So for that, again, I'm going to load data and start from here. So whatever was the data there, that actually I transposed it. This tool comes with a facility to transpose data. Like here, you can go and transpose the data. So I actually transpose the data and then I have loaded transpose data here. So let me show you how the data looks like now. So data is showing you here, these are the financial year, and here because of transpose, these things has come in the column. So essentially these has become variables. Now I'm going to plot these again, these periods, so that you can understand it better. So what I have done here, I went into the advanced animated chart mode, and here I have selected the multi-matrix chart. Anyway, that's immaterial. Look at here. Now, what it is showing you, HDFC is one all across. I look at ICICI, it was 2, 2 in 2024, and it became 3, 3 in 2020. Look at, sorry, SBI. So SBI was 2, 2 in 23 and 24. It became 3 in 25 and 26 financial year. And ICICI other way has actually became number 2 in each financial year. Axis has remained 4 in all financial years. And look at here. This is IndusInd. Actually, it became number 6 in 2026. Otherwise, it was number 5. And RBL became number 5 in this financial year. Does the number make sense? I mean, we can always take a look at the absolute number and we can see it. But overall, if you take a look, I have kept this number here also. So I'll just validate it. Give me a second here. So to validate number, what I had done, I just created another instance of this particular tool and I loaded the data. And now if you look at here, I have put the bank name and here I put the financial year and I did the row wise color formatting. So now you can take a look. RBL, which was always less in these years, actually became more in 2026. Similarly, you can see ICICI, which was less than SBI in 2023 financial year, less than SBI in 2024 financial year, actually became more in 2025, and it's slightly more even today in financial year 26. And that's what the graph is showing you in all these graphs that when I'm going, so you can see. Similarly, now you can see Kotak, which was in the 23, it was rank 8, it became 7 and remain at 7. Similarly, look at American Express, it was at 9, it became 8. Look at IDFC, it's interesting. IDFC was 12th in 2023, 12th, and now it became 9. So from 12 it became 9 and it remained at 9. Now let me go and show you other like banks also. Right now I'm showing you the first 8. Now I'm showing you all those which were ranked 9 to 15, and I'm doing it in part by part so that all the graphs are clearly visible. You need to understand when it is going down, it's better. So essentially, if you look at here, this is Yes Bank. It was number 13 in 2023 and it became number 10 in 2026. So that's how they are gaining good rank. Look at this one, IDFC. IDFC I have shown you earlier also. It became 9 from 12. Now look at here. This is city. This rank was 7 in 2023. Obviously, they sold its portfolio, and that's how they became 21. They are like 20 now. They are almost the second last in these ranking. Look at here, HSBC. HSBC was 16 in 2023 and 24, but it became 13. So they have gained good market share overall. Look at here, AU. It's doing quite good. From 17, it became 12 in 2024, and then they lost the momentum. Now they are 15. HSBC I have already talked. Yes Bank I have already talked. And here is Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda 11, then became 10, 10. Now you look at it's 11 again. I'll show you now the last five. In the last part, I forgot to talk about federal, and that's why I put 12 rank here once again. So if you look at overall, federal is at 12 rank, and its rank in 2023 was 15, and this is actually at rank 12 right now. Overall, also 12, and this like it changed from 12 to 13 and 15 to 13 and then 12. I'll remove federal now so that I can focus on other stuff. Look at this others change. Obviously, it was 10 and it became 14. Why? Because probably there are other players who are losing momentum. If you look at all smaller players, their rank is actually going upwards only barring this Canara. Canara has like 19, 19, and now it is 18 and 17. So they are gaining momentum. Barring that, if you look at all others are actually going up, which means they are losing. Like can look at here. This Union Bank 20, it became 18, and again right now 19. This is DBS Bank, it became 20 and again at 21. So they are not able to gain much and they are like really small here. And that's how the moment has changed over time. What I'm going to do, I'm also going to give you this particular PPT in the document format so that you can refer to that if you need it. Thank you so much for watching.